everybody, it's me, JTJ, coming at you with another Beavis and Butthead breakdown video. So I'm going to start off this breakdown video by talking about last week's episode, the Ciabatta Zone. So the Ciabatta Zone is an episode about where where Butthead is told to wear this Burger Man suit and tell everybody, welcome to the Ciabatta Zone. You know, ciabatta kind of reminds me of those old Jack in the Box commercials about that ciabatta bread sandwich or burger. Can't remember what it was. I was a kid and I didn't care. But I just remember like he was freaking in an airport and he's telling this guy about how he met this woman in this country who makes really good ciabatta bread. And then he's basically with the TSA agent. He's all like, can I have it? And he's like, no, I plan on having that. And then the guy's like, you want to split it in half? I don't know. I just thought it was funny thing to remember. But anyway, so Butthead gets a lot of attention from some girls and they want pictures with him. Also, I want to point out this one chick kind of looks like a chick I knew in college that I sort of had a thing for. Just point that out. Sorry, I know that's weird. Anyway, yeah, but Beavis gets jealous of Butthead's newfound chick magnet, and he starts to want to move in on Butthead's territory and start getting in on the stuff. And then finally we come to the conclusion that Butthead realized the error of his ways and decided it's time Beavis have his turn in the spotlight. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Butthead finds out that he's basically going to get his ass kicked because yesterday he basically apparently grabbed this woman's ass and her boyfriend was going to come and kick his ass. And he decides to pin it on Beavis like another episode we saw earlier this season. But yeah, now next we get into the warehouse episode where they get an offer for this job and they get told there's benefits, which they think it means that the woman offering them the job wants to be friends with benefits with them, which we both know is not true. So basically what winds up happening is they get a job at the warehouse and then they discover, oh, look, spray cheese. And they think it's this new invention that you can spray cheese with and they're just eating it all. And interesting fact about these machines, they are programmed based on whatever item you take from them to keep coming back with more of that item in case you need more of it to be packed. And they just keep grabbing its spray cheese, which means all the machines think, oh, people are buying spray cheese like crazy. We need to get more of that. The warehouse winds up, all the robots want to kill Beavis and Butthead, which I thought this was going to be another one of those episodes where they die. But instead, walk out of the warehouse all safe and sound. And I guess they don't realize the destruction they caused to a company that's basically mocking Amazon. Although I'm going to be completely honest with you. Anyway, so another part of this episode I want to talk about is the Anderson episode.
There is metric. Well, that's one way to do it.
I'm running out of ammo! There's more of them coming!
Yeah, I bet the last guy told you he could save you a few won if he just used whatever he had in the truck.
Anderson, again, is showing how much of a coward he is Because when his men were fighting in battle, freaking Anderson was fixing this farmer's pipes. No, I don't mean it that way. Stop laughing, people. Come on, it's not that funny. We're not in middle school. Let's be mature. Come on. Anyway, he's fixing this this farmer's, his sink. Okay, sink. His sink pipes. And farmer's name is Hanson. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't want to look stupid. Sorry. But basically, well, his brothers in the war are basically fighting. He's basically just there trying to fix everything. And then his unit basically gets killed off. Well, as well as the farmer. And he's basically acting like this, I'm sorry, but I think Anderson was full of shit when he was fixing all those things. I think he just didn't want to fight in the battles. I think he wanted to avoid getting killed. I'm honestly just calling it. At some point when the series is coming to a wrap or they decide to stop this Anderson stuff, I feel like he's going to say at the end or at the beginning and make the whole thing a rant about how he was a coward and how these stories are just him being a coward and he feels so guilty. That's what I think is going to wind up happening in one of them one day. I don't know. I'm not one of the writers. I think it would be fun if they did something like that. But anyway, I'm going to get into this week's episode now, starting with Abduction, which has Anderson in it, weirdly enough. But I want to really point out this episode was a perfect finale because you get to see not only Daria, not only Buzzcut, Coach Buzzcut. Come on, you all know who Coach Buzzcut is. You also get to see the principal. God, what is his name? I keep forgetting that guy's name. But most importantly, remember last season? Remember what I was talking about last season? Who I wanted to see most of all come back? This is the closest I'm probably going to get, I'm guessing. But who knows? Maybe the next season might deliver. But still, do you guys remember that? Let's think back. Let's get into the stuff we want to talk about. First of all, for me, I'm going to get into this because no one else seems to care except me. So, first off, where's Todd? Where is Todd? I want Todd. Where's Todd? What? They could have showed him in the future episodes. Where was Todd? Not even a hint of Todd. Not even him in the background of anything. All we get of Todd is in that god-awful Do the Universe movie. No Todd at all in the new series. Are you kidding me? Anyway, we get to see Todd. Yes, Todd comes back in the episode. How amazing is that, people? We get Todd again. Yes! Finally, we get something with Todd. I mean, it's a small cameo, and I don't think they really use his voice well. Just saying, but that's just me. But anyway, freaking Anderson thinks that the alien Beavis and Butthead are these guys from, I don't know, the Elk Club trying to recruit him. And they think he's a king, so they just take him into their ship and he just goes along with it. And yeah, he's about to get probed, and then he wakes up and says, and they find out that the machine's broken. He's like, I could fix that for you. And then he just starts fixing it. Yes, I know. He literally is helping them probe him. I think, either Anderson is stupid or he's looking for a fun night. I don't know. I mean, how often do we get probed nowadays? I'm just saying, not everyone gets to say, hey, I got probed by aliens. Just putting that out there. If you're ever about to get probed by aliens, you know what, just let it run. But, yeah. Then, this is probably the first time I saw Anderson be aware of anything Beavis and Butthead has ever said to him. Because, like, they literally say, it seals your doom. He's like, what now? And then he just leaves and he's all like, you know what, I don't want to join the out club that bad. Sorry. But, yeah, now let's get into Sleepover. We get this guy who I think is going to be the new Stuart, but he's going to be like the opposite of Stuart, as Stuart wanted to be friends of Beavis and Butthead and be a member of their gang. Well, this guy's like, fuck these guys, they're annoying. And then, for some reason, the guy who he clearly doesn't give two fucks about them or doesn't like them, or I don't know. Why did he invite them over to begin with? Like, he literally said, hey, you guys can come and see me watch or see me play my game. And I'm like, why did you invite them? And then he's just kind of like an asshole to them. Well, it's justified. You know Beavis and Butthead. Come on. And basically, the parents are oblivious as usual and think, oh, Beavis is this amazing kid. He has so much potential. He might even get our son to freaking join drama club. Oh, God. They think Beavis and Butthead were as usual, people mistake them for well-mannered adults or well-mannered children, which, in my opinion, no, they're not. You can know that by evaluating them for 5 seconds. And then they just kind of walk off with the kids' PlayStation 5. I think it's payment. Like, the kids just like, maybe this is just payment, so they'll never, ever come back here again and never, ever bother me again. I'm just cool with it. I'm accepting it. Yeah, but, anyway, yeah. This has been a fun second season, and I heard there's going to be a third, which is good news, because I thought I was going to announce in this video that they're not getting renewed for a second season. And I would be like, oh, no, we need to, I know this season was their weakest, but still. But no, I mean, this season had its episodes and its moments, but come on, the last season slapped a little more. But I'm glad we're getting a third season and we're giving them a second chance to pick things up. Well, not second chance, a first chance to pick things up. You know, let's hope they do even better this upcoming season. Let's hope they bring back Todd, you know, like actually have him either as an adult in the adult Beavis and Butthead episodes. Actually, I would welcome that. I kind of want to see how bad his life is or how better of a person he is. I don't know. Maybe like it could go either way. It could be this homeless hobo guy that they are like, oh, whoa, that's Todd. Let's bring him back to our place. Or he's this successful guy who turned his life around and he kind of feels bad about how he treated Beavis and Butthead when they were younger, and he tries to reconcile things and then winds up going back to his old ways of beating the shit out of them. I don't know. Let's just hope they do something good. Hey, maybe they'll bring back Buzzcut and maybe he's like this, he's like the principal now, and he kind of like what a friend of, kind of like what 8-Bit Massacre was saying. And maybe he's this old guy who's a principal now, and he basically can't, can't get angry, but then winds up getting angry and dies. I mean, I guess that's not too funny. But anyway, yeah, this has been a good season, but I want to announce that I will be doing reviews for every episode of King of the Hill up until the new revival, which we don't know when it's going to be announced, but I'm going to get a head start on it and start reviewing every episode, giving you every guest star in every episode as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So till next time, stay tight.